How's it going, y'all? This is Ryan De La Garza with another Desmos demo here. So what I want to look at today is I stumbled across Miss Kate Selkirk-Littman's activity here for percents, and she's got something super cool happening in her table right here. So we have a situation where you're looking to make a tip, right? So I want a 20% tip. So if I leave, $2 tip, okay, nothing happens. But as soon as I come in and I cross that 20% line, boom, I get a little emoji that says I gave a good tip. So this is super cool. How did we get the emoji to pop up in that same cell? So let's dive into this. And we actually used the cellSuffix sync here in a really cool way. So let's check out what we did. So I set us up a little situation, right? You're going out to eat, $25 bill. So let's dive in here. So I started off with creating a variable for myself so I can just refer to tip easily in my computation layer. So I just said I want to take the value in table 5 because I'm on my 5th slide, and I want its numeric value, and I want the value in the first row second column because that's where the tip is going to be entered. The value of the bill is in row 1, column 1. So we're going to start off with the cellSuffix sync right here, and I want to do it in the column where that's going to be in. So cellSuffix can be used for putting in measurement units. So if you wanted like centimeters, feet, anything like that to pop up after something that a student is putting in this in the table, cellSuffix would be great for it. But with some conditionals, we can use it to give students some really cool feedback. So what I want to say in mine is I want to say when the tip is greater than 5, because my bill is $25, right? So 5 is a 20% tip, and I actually want it to be greater or equal to. I'm gonna give them the happy face emoji right here, right? Then when my tip is less than 5, I'm going to, and I'm just right clicking to get that emoji window to pop up right there. Well, and see, it's got to be in quotations, so we can totally throw in emojis, but they have to be in quotations. And if they haven't done anything, I want it just to be blank. So just real quick so we can go over what this looks like. So I want a suffix to tag at the end of that first row second column cell, which is going to appear after my text. And when the tip, which is again that table inputted, that input value in the table, when the tip is greater than or equal to 5, which is my 20%, it's going to be a smiley face. If it's less than 5, it's going to be a sad face. Otherwise, it's going to be blank. So let's go check it out. Let's see if it works. So here, if I get a $2 tip, oh yeah, sad, $2 on a $25 bill, not great. But if I get a $10 tip, hey, we're happy about it. All right. So I think that's super cool way to give feedback right in the same cell as students, where they can kind of see what's going on. There's some other tricks you could pull up with has focus and things like that to make it appear only when after they've inputted the information. But we'll go into things like that in another video. I did want to mention, if we look at Kate's CL, she used some really cool stuff as well that makes it, I think, even better than what I did, where she used a simple function and used evaluate at for her inequality. So what that means is that you could go on the outside and change the bill amount to whatever you want, and the CL's going to work every time. So that's going to make it super easy when you're just copying, if you're adding additional slides and you want to copy paste that exact same CL, only thing that would need to change is your input numbers. So great stuff going on here. If you have any questions, let me know. And let's just want to recap real quick before I go. We created a cellSuffix, right? I wanted to add a suffix to the end of the cell in the first row, second column of my table, that when the tip inputted was greater than or equal to 20%, gave me a smiley face, and was a sad face if it was less than 20%. If there was no value, there's no suffix at all. And just remember as well that the suffix can be used also for units of measure, but the conditional statements that we use let us provide feedback for our students. So thanks for watching, guys, and happy Desmosing.